All right, so today we're going to talk about degrees using minutes as measure. It's important that you guys know what goes with your reciprocal functions. Does anybody remember what secant is? Cosine. Good, 1 over the cosine. Great. What about cosecant? Sine. 1 over sine, nice. And cotangent? Cosine over sine. Oh, good job. You guys got both of them. I'm going to say cosine over sine or 1 over tan. Good job. Right? Both of those were correct. Right? Both ways to represent cotangent. Now the tangent is 1 over what? Good job, guys. Sine over cosine. Very nice. Great. Okay. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at using degrees in minutes as another way to measure an angle. And just press the button in your calculator. It's the only difference. Right? So what we're going to do, right, to get your cosine of 17 degrees in 43 minutes, this little degree sign, right, that's what the degree sign is. The minute sign is just like a little dash. Right? We didn't close the window. No. Freezing? Yeah. Really cold. No.
Not even close it all the way. Let's go. Just crack it.
Just crack it.
Chill out.
All right. Who's focused? Okay. So to do your cosine of 70 degrees in 43 minutes, right? You make sure first that your calculator needs to be in degree mode. So go to your mode key. Okay. Make sure it's in degrees. If it's not in degrees, it's going to be messy. Okay. So make sure degree is highlighted. All right, so we're going to do the cosine of 17 degrees. Here's what we need to hit first. Cosine 17. Now, to get your degree symbol, right, and put the little notes up here, we're going to go to the second ask key, right? I like to remember that use this when you're talking about an angle. And if you look at where your second axis, there's like a little word angle on the top of it. So it kind of helps me remember like what button to hit. So, let's see. We want to get that little degree symbol, so you're just going to click on 1. Okay. Now, if you want to get the minute button, you got to type in your 43. So 43. We're going to go back to second ask. 2. Yep, 2. Oh, you got it. Good job. All right, and I think I said around here is 100. So 0.95. That's it. That's as hard as it is, guys. There's no real magical trick. Okay, it's literally just typing it in on a calculator. Why don't you guys try and see if you can do 2 and 3. Right, 4 and 5 have a little bit different stuff. I just want to make sure you know how to put it in on a calculator. Right, especially if you're working with someone, make sure that you guys are sharing your calculators. Oh yeah, go back to. Alright, did you guys get 0.99 for your first one? Yeah. Great. Anybody want to share what you got with the second one? Yeah? Good job. 1.83? Yeah, super. Good job. Now, these next two, right, are a little bit different. I just want to make sure we know how to put them in on a calculator because we had sine, cosine, and tangent buttons, right? We have them listed right here. Okay? But we don't have a secant key. We don't have a cosecant key. So what you guys are going to have to do is know. No, even easier than that. For your secant, what does secant go with? Cosine. So this is really going to be 1 over the cosine of 42 degrees, 33 minutes. Okay? That's how we're going to have to write in the secant. Right. No, not that hard. Again, it's like remember, I didn't have to know that secant is really 1 over cosine. It's the reciprocal of cosine to do it. So we're just going to type in, what is it? So let's see, 1 divided by cos So 42 degrees?
Yeah.
33 minutes. 42 degrees, 33 minutes. 42. Plug it in. And 1.36? Good. This is 1.36. That's it. Now, why don't you guys try the next one? Hopefully you're doing 1 over what? 9. Good job.
This bar has 10 rings.
Alright, did you guys get 1.27?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, good job. Flip it over.
Sorry, now the one divided. Yeah, I got the wrong answer.
Oh, you got the wrong answer. Did it, was the 1.27 not right?
That's what I got.
I got 1.27. Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Or neither are you both?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't go first. That's fine. There you go. You probably did the same thing, Ash. Yep. Okay, so sometimes they might also ask you guys, instead of just evaluating, they might ask you guys to have a degree in 2 minutes. So for something like this, where they're going to ask you to find, like round to the nearest minute, first thing we have to do is get this answer in degrees. So if you guys were going to find f in degrees, how would we go about doing that?
If you're looking for each second function key.
But we have to use, I like it, Brett. Nice. We're not using our second function key, and how do we know which trig function we use though? SOHCAHTOA. Nice, Brett. Alright, so according to your x, this one's your opposite, this is your adjacent. So we need to use tangent, yep. So we have tan x equals 5 over 3. Make sure your trig function and the angle have to be connected. Right? Brett, and I love what you said too about now, once you're here, we have to use our missing degree second function key. Missing degree, we're going to use second tan.
That's the only thing I remember from my third.
Alright, so second tan, 5/3. Okay. Then you guys get this? Does everybody get that? Now this is in degree form. Right here, this is in degrees. Okay. But we want this to go into minutes. They like using these kind of questions because it kind of makes it one step harder and it's something else you have to know on your calculator. So what we're going to go to again is your second apps key. Okay. And we're going to use this choice 4. Okay. What this means is you're going into degree per minute per second. That's what the DMS is. Okay. Yeah, so you go to choice 4, just hit enter, and it converts it for you, which is great. Okay? Yeah. So, with this, just so we all know about rounding, because rounding is a little bit different on this. Okay? This part right here is your degree. Okay? This before the little dash, this is the minute. Okay? This part is your second. So if they want to go to the nearest minute, very different with your rounding. Okay? How many seconds are in a minute? 60, right? There's 60 seconds in 1 minute. So if you know how when we are doing things with like a base 10, you look at 5 and greater? So if we're looking at seconds though, right? Yeah, like 3 or bigger is going to go up because it's half of 60. So if you guys circle your minute, look to the right, this is only a 1. So it's still going to be closer to 59 degrees in 2 minutes. That's it. But if this was like a 4, or, you know, a 4 would have to go up. If it's 3 or less, you stay the same, right? Because you're looking at going off of 60 seconds. No? Yeah.
Oh, there's the next one. You guys will see what I mean, I think. Right.
This is 90 degrees. Okay. Alright, so let's try the next one. I think this will make a little bit more sense with the rounding. So first thing we gotta do is figure out your x. CJ, what one do you want to use? Sine, cosine, or tangent here? Any idea? Alright, we got the opposite, we got the hypotenuse. Which one is that? Sine. Good, so we're going to do sine x equals 4 over 10. Okay, so we have to use our second function key now to get your degree. Alright, so we're going to use second function key. Alright, let's see what we got. Second sine 4 10. Alright, did you guys hopefully get this? 23.57? All that stuff. Now remember, this is just in degrees, so if they ask you something about minutes, you need to go to second F, go to choice 4, where it's the DMS button, and put it in. Okay, this is a good example.
You're going up.
Right, so if you circle, here's your minute key, right here. So if we circle the minutes, look over, this is a 4. So think about, a minute is 60 seconds. If you have 41 seconds, is that going to make it go up or stay the same? Up, right? If it's bigger than 3, you're going up. Okay, so this is going to be like 23 degrees and 35 minutes. Does that make more sense for the rounding for people where you're looking?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just really weird. Actually, on your Regents exam, I never even see where it's where they make you like take that into account. It's always something that like would make sense. So with normal rounding, anyways. Okay. All right. Yeah. So this is all I have for you guys today. Just a couple of very important announcements, right? Because our week is a little weird. Okay. So your homework tonight, we have like no new homework, right? What I'm going to give you guys is your review packet for this chapter. So you could start working on your review packet tonight if you want to. It's pretty long just because, I don't know, there's a lot of questions I found and stuff. So for Monday, okay, your homework is going to be to start your review packet. Okay. You also got CR11, so if you are really bored. For Tuesday in class, you're going to work on your review packet again. Okay, and then Wednesday is going to be your test on chapter 9. Okay. So if you guys don't have all of your stuff memorized yet, right, you really, really need to. Okay. Now, Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm not going to be here because we all have to go to a math conference, our whole math department. So, sorry. Alright, so I'm going to be out. I'm going to do a review after school today if anybody wants to come, but I'm also going to videotape the review class and put it on the website. Okay? So if you can't make it today, alright, I'll videotape the after school lesson and I'll put that as well with it, alright? What was I saying? Oh, I'm going to leave answer keys with the sub that have like detailed like all my work in them too. So if you guys are going through and you have questions, I'll leave them like a couple copies so you guys can like work together and check and make sure you're getting them all right. And if anybody has questions as you're going through your reviews the next 2 days, I'll have my phone at the conference, so just send me an email and I'll help you, okay? Trust me, it's more work to be out than it is to be here. I'm not very happy to help you.